Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, Season 1, Episode 4. If you want to watch my first reactions, my reactions to the first episode of this Season 1 of The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. The Walking Dead, The Grimes. Like really, for me, that's the real name of this show. It should have been the real name of this show. Again, if you named The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon after Daryl Dixon, who is the main character of your show, how? Really, you didn't decide to not name this one after Rick Grimes' mission, The Grimes. I don't understand. If you want to watch my reactions and my thoughts to the three first episodes, I'm gonna put some links into the eye, including the link for the playlist that I made for this show, and I'm gonna put also the links for the playlist that I made, for The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon, for The Walking Dead Dead City, and I reacted also to the last seasons of The Walking Dead and to Fear the Walking Dead. So in case you are really interested by all of this universe of The Walking Dead, you can find my reactions and my thoughts just right there. And just to continue with that thing about the name, it has been already 3 episodes that I'm complaining about that name, and that I'm telling you that really it's not helping the lack of promotion of this show, and it's really not helping people to know that that's it, the show that they are waiting since so long about Rick Grimes, what happened to him. It's not helping, for fans to come back into this universe, the ones who only watched The Walking Dead, the ones who gave up when Rick disappeared, the ones who gave up with the final seasons of The Walking Dead, which were not as great as the first seasons were. So really, the name is not helping for that, for the lack of promotion, because there is also a lack of promotion around this show. And also, when I'm posting, when I'm sharing my reaction videos about this show on Twitter, I'm putting the hashtag, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, I'm putting TWD, The Ones Who Live. And I received one comment, telling me, no, it's not the good hashtag. The only hashtag that you have to use is The Ones Who Live. So it means that someone maybe who could be interested to search for something about The Walking Dead, so someone who would write The Walking Dead or TWD, wouldn't find the new show. Do you understand what I mean? Really, there is a big issue around this name. How can I say it louder than that? And again, it's annoying because the show itself is great. So that's why, I'm really this show is great. It's good to be back into The Walking Dead, into this universe. It's good to be back with the Grimes. It's good to have these two back together. It's good to have their reunions. It's good also the fact that they wrote them to be different, than the ones that we left into the original show. Like again, to begin the episode 1 with Rick, who is trying to kill himself, who is really giving up on life, who is giving up on mission, to still now, beginning of the episode 4, have the doubt about Rick. What are your true intentions? Like during the previous episode, he wanted for Mission to escape on her own because he was scared of JDs attacking their people at home. Maybe also because he believed at some point a little on the plan that they had. Really, there is still a little doubt about how much they managed to brainwash Rick. And it was during one entire year, that he gave up on Mission, on his old life, and also maybe the brainwashing functioned. How much did it function? And after that, you know, after it began to function, he lived, you know, during one entire year with that, and he helped them with, you know, building that new place. And also, really, how much now Rick switched again suddenly just because Michonne is back? Like, there is really a question around that. And it's cool to have a different Rick than the one that we had into The Walking Dead. Like, the one that we had into The Walking Dead, he was a leader, he was brave, he was stronger. And that's a good thing also, that when Michonne is talking about him to Judith, you know, with the radio, she's not saying Rick, she's saying the brave man. So it's also a good reminder of, for Judith, for Michonne, for us who left Rick, you know, when these characters left Rick, Rick is brave, Rick is strong, Rick is a leader. He's not that guy anymore. And Michonne understood it, and Michonne said it herself, like she needs to find him again, when clearly she is with him. Like, she kissed him a lot of times, so she is with him, she knows that she is with him, but she knows that she's gonna need time to find him back, for him to be truly back as himself. That's why also she didn't accept what Rick said. No, I'm not gonna escape without you, you're gonna come with me whether you want it or not. And that's why at the end of the last episode we had these two jumping out of an helicopter. I don't know how Rick is gonna take it, you know. Is he gonna be mad and all? And you know, I thought about it during the review of the last episode, the fact that into the original show we had that case at multiple occasions, the fact that sometimes they were deciding to save someone even if it would mean that for sure they would put all of the rest of the group in danger because these enemies would come to attack the entire group and all. No matter what, they always chose to save that person, to not let that member of the family behind, because it's really that, you know, you're not letting anyone behind, and even if it means that the entire family is gonna be in danger, you're not letting anyone behind. And Michonne, she still has that, you know, on mind. When Rick, he forgot about it, so he needs to remember it now. So yes, Rick and Michonne are gonna be out there, all by themselves. For sure, people are gonna search for them. Are they gonna find them or not? You know, something which is weird, it's also the thing that this season, it's only 6 episodes, right? Yes, it's only 6 episodes, so it means that we are already into the second half of the season. So that's why now I understand that they rushed all of these things, you know, during the 3 first episodes. I still don't appreciate the fact that they killed Nat. Again, for me, they could have found a way to just make this character disappear, you know, into the system, and they could have used him later during the season or later during the season 2 or something like that as a shocking reveal, you know, at some point, or as an ally, or as a new enemy. Like, really, it could have been so great. And with how they wrote that character and how great that actor was, it felt like a waste, the fact that they didn't do it. But yes, 6 episodes, I'm like, okay, end of the episode 3, that's it, you finally managed to escape, so now what? Episode 4, it's gonna be about a lot of discussions between each other. Episode 5, you're gonna find allies and you're gonna make a plan to attack that building, you know, because we know that a big reunion is in preparation. A lot of big guys are gonna come soon, you know, into that place, so you want maybe to prepare something against them, even if it means that you're gonna put yourself in danger, and you know, you're gonna have to choose between coming back home or going for it, you know, going after them. I'm imagining something like that, you know, and episode 6, really, the end of it, attacking that building, because for sure they're gonna take that decision, and it's gonna turn bad. Michonne is gonna be kidnapped, Michonne and Rick, Michonne or Rick, you know, something like that. That's what I imagined for now, for this season 1. But see the fact that it's only 6 episodes, like I have to imagine everything being rushed. I have to say that during the episode itself, it doesn't feel like it so much. A little for how they use the characters, I mean, not the main ones, but the secondary ones. It felt like it a little for them. But for the scenes and all, I have the impression that we have all of the scenes that we need to have. For sure, I would prefer to have longer scenes, longer discussions and stuff like that. But for me, it's functioning well for that. You know, for the rhythm of the show, it's functioning well. If you're watching at it, you know, as a whole thing, for sure, you understand that they have to rush things. But into each episode, it's functioning. I said it, this show is great. I really appreciate it. The show, the story, each episode, how it's written, the characters, how they chose to make the characters for this season 1, Rick especially. Really, it's just everything which is happening around the show which is making me a little mad. Okay, I'm gonna stop with this intro, let's go with this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon on which you can have these episodes earlier, one day earlier, and you have them with an extended reaction part. It's big episodes, you know, so I'm not gonna put the full reaction part. Extended reaction part are already great and longer. And it means also that you just have to subscribe to the level 2 if you're only interested by The Walking Dead, meaning only €5 for the month, and you're gonna have all of the videos that I'm gonna post during the month and also all of the videos that I posted before that, you know. If you want, if you can be interested to help me with my channel, to support me, you have my Patreon for that. Let's go for this episode! Huh? What the fuck are you? Are really against each other, we understand. What is that place?
We needed a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you did that.
Your preferred temperature will be reached in 10 minutes.
What? You said a timeout? You didn't try to escape? I don't understand.
Shit. The hell is this place?
You are really lucky that in the middle of nowhere you found that place with electricity, water. Do you still find your wife sublime?
You want to call them here?
They brainwashed you so much, you're so afraid of them. Trust her, trust your people.
This was one of my faves growing up.
It's what?
This little girl listening to her own rhythm. Gosh, just like Judith. I loved her so much. I thought I was meant to be a writer for a while there. Judith's gonna love this.
Nah.
Oh, children. Give another masterpiece for your children. I'm not going to be the one to tell them that I found their father and he sent me away.
Their father, not her father.
Children. You said children?
Yes.
His name is Rick. We call him RJ.
RJ. It's so sweet.
I was pregnant when the bridge happened. He's almost 8. You need to get him there. Our kids believing you were alive, and you were. I didn't want to be with you.
It's not the usual fight, you know, into a couple, even if maybe it can seem like it. They are fighting about, you were alive, I knew it. I tried to reach you, but I had to get my arm for it.
Get
In
you
my
out of
arm.
here alive. You pull us out of a goddamn helicopter.
It's because I don't like who you are with them.
She was right.
What they make you. It isn't you.
You think I want this?
So what? We just let them win.
They won a long time ago. They won the day Jadis brought me here.
No.
She brought you.
She will destroy our home if I try to leave.
They can defend themselves.
They're gonna let you go.
We're not letting anyone behind, even if it means that we have to fight. Don't you remember, Rick?
She's threatened by us because together, you and me, she thinks we can do anything.
We can. If we get to Alexandria first,
Hide everyone we know. If we get there in time, we'll risk that.
we kill her then.
We left it all behind, who we are, where we're from, so people will find us if we did that.
We go back. We find her evidence. We destroy it. We kill her.
In that order.
Do you think we can do anything? Because I do. What did they do to you?
They broke.
We need to go back.
And after that? Do you still love me?
Always. I've never stopped loving you.
Ah, you gave up on her at some point, remember? And during one entire year it was the case?
That's our helicopter. You saved our lives.
It's gone.
So for them, you're gone, you're dead. You don't have to come back.
So we're gone.
Yeah.
You don't have to
We
come
can
back.
go home. Rick?
Rick.
No.
What did you say?
I'm not going home.
The fact that this place exists, you know, right there, it's pretty convenient for the story. The fact that the helicopter crashed, it's pretty convenient for the story also. But Rick, come on!
You know your son? The one you haven't asked anything about? He calls you the brave man.
I talked about it during the intro. For them, he's a brave man, the strong guy.
He started calling himself Little Brave Man. I loved that. I found you, but I didn't.
I have to make sure you're protected.
Oh, that's not
I have to keep them from coming for our home.
They're coming
No.
for you know that?
They could one day. I mean, I stay and make sure Judith and our son are protected from that.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah!
He wanted me to become a part of the CRM, move up, help him change it. I didn't have anything left, so I gave myself to his mission.
His mission. Do you remember the life we built?
No.
What we had?
Do you remember Judith? Don't you want to come back to egg her again? As this entire episode is gonna be a big conversation between them, I'm all for it. I'm there for that. I want that.
That place is not your responsibility. You have a family.
So once one of them, now I'm the only one left.
That's not it.
Mm-hmm.
You're lying. But you know what? Your wish is granted. I'm out. Back
He's
to
lying
you.
about his real intention. He's hiding something.
You're lying. You'll see it, and it'll be too late.
That's my warrior. How can you let her go, Rick? She would want you to run after her, to stop her. It's not doing it. Oh, it hurts. Rick, give us something. Just that, you know, it would be a little sign of the fact that you're still inside a little. Rick, give us up, give us something, just that. And they are destroying it, you know, to not let any clue about the fact that they exist. Okay, so really they gave up on you guys. They don't think that you're alive and... He came. He came for you, my dear, he came for you.
We don't have to be afraid, Rick.
Yes, we do.
So that's what I tell your son? That his father didn't want to know anything about him because he was so afraid.
I'm not the brave man.
You are the brave man.
You should have been calm. I was taken away. I didn't have a choice. You did.
Mm-hmm. She chose you?
So, this is who you are now. Big guy, huh? Soldier of the CRM. You think I'm not beating myself up for not being with my kids right now? Then I'm not wondering how I will ever live with myself if, God forbid...
Now okay. Oh, Michonne. First, I love her character, but the actress, she's the entire episode all by herself. I mean, Rick is great and the actor is great, but she's this episode.